I'm trimming the perfect hedge at Hunter and Riley's Beverly Hills mansion when the glass veranda door slams so hard it echoes. Hunter storms out onto the lawn, face red as hell, rocking his crisp Tom Ford shirt. He's waving his phone like it's a loaded gun, yelling, "You won't believe what this woman posted." I'm standing there with my clippers, leaves dropping, as he jabs at the screen. Riley called me a pathetic loser on Reddit. Says I'm just a shadow of her dad's empire. NGL, I'm not shocked. Riley's always been the type to keep everyone on a tight leash, strutting around in Gucci and sipping Krug. But Hunter? He's pissed. "She's gonna regret this," he hisses, tossing his phone onto a lounge chair. I nod, sweep up some branches, and think, man, this is about to be a war. What would you do, lose it or lay? I've been tending the gardens at Hunter and Riley's Beverly Hills mansion for 3 years now. This place is like a damn palace, marble floors, art worth millions, a garage with 3 Lumbos parked like trophies. Hunter runs a chunk of the family's venture capital gig, but he's not the type to flaunt it. Just a chill dude in Balenciaga sneakers who'll shoot the breeze with me while I'm hauling mulch. Riley, though? She's the queen bee, always dripping in Dior, throwing charity galas, and snapping selfies with a glass of Dom Perignon. They met on her dad's yacht in Malibu, and back then, she seemed head over heels. I'd catch her laughing with Hunter while I pruned roses, but that vibe's long gone. Now, she's always calling the shots. I've seen her roast him in front of her crew, Sadie and Kaylee, saying stuff like, "Hunter needs a life coach to ever be CEO material," or "he'd be lost without me." Her friends would giggle, and Hunter would just shrug it off. I'm out here watering palms thinking, man, those jabs ain't jokes. She loves playing the boss, and he's stuck nodding along. Last summer, at one of their pool parties, she straight up said, "Hunter's too soft to run with the big dogs." I was cleaning the fountain, pretending not to hear, but damn, that cut deep. He'd laugh it off, but I could see it stung. Riley's always been about control, planning every detail, from their jet-set trips to Aspen to what wine they serve at dinner. I'm just the gardener, but I talk to Hunter when he's out here avoiding her. He's solid, even helped me lug soil bags once. But Riley's little comments, they're like poison, slow and steady. I figured it was just rich people drama, but now I'm wondering how much was building up to that Reddit post. Anyone else clock those sneaky red flags in a relationship on Reddit? I'm out back fixing the koi pond fountain at Hunter and Riley's Beverly Hills mansion, the sun glinting off their infinity pool, when Hunter comes stomping out with Riley's MacBook in hand. Dude looks like he just got punched in the gut, face pale, eyes wild, his usual Tom Ford polo crumpled like he slept in it. He doesn't even glance at me, just slumps onto a patio chair and mutters, "You won't believe this shit." I keep my head down, adjusting the pump, but I'm all ears. He flips the laptop open and shoves it my way. "Look at this," he says, voice shaking. It's Reddit, and there's Riley's username, clear as day, on a post titled, "Married to a spineless loser who'll never make it big." I scan it while pretending to mess with the fountain. She wrote, "I'm stuck with a guy who thinks his little startups are hot shit, but he's just riding my dad's coattails. I fake every smile, every good job, babe. Sometimes I dream about a real man who'd actually challenge me." The comments, a freaking circus. Riley's laughing with randos, calling Hunter my personal errand boy, and joking he's allergic to ambition. I'm standing there, hose in hand, thinking, damn, that's cold. Hunter scrolling, his jaw tight, and says she didn't even mention the $50 million deal I closed last month. I just nod. What do you even say to that? Riley's off at some spa day at Four Seasons, probably getting a $500 facial, while Hunter's out here spiraling. He snaps the laptop shut, looks at me, and goes, "I'm not going to lose my shit. Not yet. She's going to eat those words." I can see the gears turning in his head, like he's plotting something big. I've seen Hunter take her crap for years, her snarky comments at their yacht parties, her eye rolls when he talks business, but this is next-level betrayal. I'm no therapist, just a guy who keeps their roses pristine, but I know a line's been crossed. He paces the patio, muttering about how she's always controlled everything, their trips to Monaco, their guest lists, even what damn wine they drink. I'm hosing down the flagstones thinking, man, this is about to blow up. He pulls out his phone, takes a screenshot, and says, "This is my ammo." I go back to the fountain, but my gut's telling me Hunter's not playing nice anymore. What would you do if you found out your partner was trashing you like that on Reddit? I'm shaping the topiary near the pool at Hunter and Riley's Beverly Hills mansion, the kind of place where every blade of grass costs more than my truck. Hunter's out on the deck, sipping a LaCroix, but his vibe's different, cold, calculated, like a man who's done playing nice. He leans over while I'm clipping and says, I'm not letting her walk all over me anymore. NGL, I've seen him take Riley's shade for years. Her snide remarks at their caviar-soaked galas, her Hunter's too soft, jabs in front of her crew, Sadie and Kaylee. But after that Reddit post calling him a spineless loser, he's done. He tells me, low and steady, I opened a new bank account. My money's going there. She gets half the mortgage, nothing else. I'm like, damn, that's a power move. I keep trimming, but I'm all ears as he lays out his plan. No yelling, no big scene, just pure, ice-cold strategy. She's obsessed with her image, he says, so I'm gonna let her perfect little world crack. I'm out there the next day, mulching the rose beds, when Riley comes home from Rodeo Drive, arms full of Gucci bags. She's yelling into her phone, why's the Amex decline for my Louboutin order? Hunter's chilling by the pool, scrolling his phone, and just shrugs. We're splitting bills now, babe. Keeps it fair. Her face twists like she bit a lemon, and she storms inside, slamming the glass door so hard I swear it'll shatter. I'm thinking, this dude's playing chess. A few days later, I'm cleaning the koi pond when Riley tries to rope Hunter into their annual Vegas blowout bottle service at Excess, Spa Days at the Wynn. He texts her group chat with Sadie and Kaylee, can't make it. Work's crazy. Have fun. I'm hosing the patio, and I hear Riley lose it inside, screaming, you're embarrassing me. She throws a crystal flute of You've Clickwatt at the wall. Crash, glass everywhere. I keep my head down, but I'm like, yup, she's feeling it. Hunter starts pulling back hard. No more ordering her favorite orchids from that fancy florist in West Hollywood. No more booking her massages at the Peninsula. I'm weeding the herb garden when Sadie swings by, all in Balenciaga, fishing for gossip. Is Hunter okay? She asks me, like I'm a family therapist. I just shrug and say, ask Riley what she's been posting. Sadie's eyes go wide, but she doesn't push. Later, I catch Hunter boxing up his golf clubs, those custom Callaway's he loves. He tells me, I'm not ghosting her yet. I want her to sweat. I'm out here raking leaves thinking, this guy's not just mad, he's surgical. Riley's starting to slip, too. She forgets to RSVP for her dad's charity auction, blames Hunter for not reminding her. Her mom calls him, all high and mighty in her Chanel, saying he's letting Riley down. Hunter just smirks and tells me, they'll see who's letting who down soon. I'm pruning palms, watching this unfold like a damn soap opera. What do you think? Does Hunter's cold-blooded plan make him the bad guy? Or is Riley getting what she deserves after that Reddit post? I'm scrubbing algae off the marble fountain at Hunter and Riley's Beverly Hills mansion, the kind of place where even the water features scream money. Riley's in full damage control mode, strutting around in a Versace dress, trying to play the perfect wife after that Reddit post blew up in her face. I'm minding my business, hosing down the stone, when she sets up this whole scene. Candlelit dinner on the veranda, jazz humming from their Bang and Olufsen speakers, a spread of truffle risotto that probably cost more than my weekly paycheck. Hunter walks out, sees it, and doesn't even blink. Just grabs a Perrier from the outdoor fridge and keeps scrolling his phone. Riley's voice goes all soft, babe, can we talk? He shuts her down cold, nothing to talk about. She stomps her Louboutin heel and snaps, you're ruining everything. I'm scrubbing harder, pretending I don't hear, but NGL, it's tense as hell. Next day, I'm pruning the hibiscus when Riley's mom rolls up in her Bentley, decked out in Chanel, like she's auditioning for a Vogue cover. She corners Hunter by the pool, laying into him. Riley's falling apart, and you're not helping. Be a man. Hunter just leans back in his lounge chair, sunglasses on, and says, ask your daughter what she's been posting online. Her mom's face freezes, but she mutters something about marriage being work, and peels out. I'm thinking, lady, you're in for a shock. Riley's not done, though. She starts calling her girls, Sadie and Kaylee, whining loud enough for me to hear, while I'm weeding the rose garden. Hunter's changed overnight, she cries into her phone. I don't know what I did. I'm like, FR, you know exactly what you did. Sadie swings by later, sipping a Starbucks matcha, and tries to play mediator. She pulls Hunter aside while I'm raking gravel, asking, you guys fighting? He just says, check Riley's Reddit. Sadie's jaw drops, and she bails without another word. Riley keeps up the act. One night, I'm cleaning the barbecue pit when she tries to cozy up to Hunter on the couch, wearing his favorite Saint Laurent perfume. She's all, let's plan a trip to Bora Bora, just us. He doesn't even look up from his iPad, just says, I'm good. She throws a Hermes pillow across the room and storms off, slamming the bedroom door so hard the chandelier rattles. Her group chat's blowing up, Kaylee texting her to give him space, Sadie saying nothing. I'm out here sweeping the patio thinking her squad's ditching her. Riley's mom calls again, leaves a voicemail Hunter plays on speaker, while I'm nearby trimming palms. You're breaking her heart, Hunter. He laughs, first time I've heard him laugh in weeks, and tells me they're all blind. I nod, keep clipping, but I'm like, this is getting wild. Riley tries one last move. I'm watering the orchids when she stages a fake breakdown in the kitchen, sobbing to her sister Julian over FaceTime. He's so distant I can't take it. Julian, who's probably sipping rose in her Hamptons condo, tells her to fix it. Riley sees me outside and yells, you see what I'm dealing with? I just shrug and keep spraying. Hunter walks in, hears her, and says, you made your bed, Riley. Lie in it. She screams, you're destroying my life, and chucks a Waterford crystal glass at the counter. Shatters everywhere. I'm thinking, cleanup's not my job, but damn. Hunter's stone cold, not giving her an inch, and I'm starting to see why. She's pulling every trick to spin this, but it's not working. Would you fall for Riley's act, or are you Team Hunter after what she pulled on Reddit? I'm pressure washing the flagstone path at Hunter and Riley's Beverly Hills mansion, the kind of estate where even the driveway screams, I'm loaded. Hunter's been biding his time, but today he drops the hammer. I'm mid-spray when he steps out, phone in hand, looking like a man who just won a war. It's done, he tells me, smirking. He sent screenshots of Riley's Reddit post, that brutal, spineless loser takedown, to her mom, Sadie, and Kaylee. No caption, no explanation, just the raw truth. I'm thinking, holy shit, that's a kill shot. I keep washing, but my ears are glued to the drama. Riley pulls up in her Range Rover, arms full of bags from Rodeo Drive, oblivious. Her phone starts buzzing like a hornet's nest. She drops a Gucci tote and bolts inside, screaming, Hunter, what the hell did you do? He's chilling by the pool, sipping a Pellegrino, and says, just shared your words, babe. Onem. Her face goes white, like she saw a ghost. I'm hosing down the patio when Riley starts losing it. She's pacing the veranda, yelling, you're ruining my life. She tries to grab his phone, but he sidesteps her like it's nothing. Her phone's blowing up, her mom's calling, Kaylee's texting, Sadie's gone radio silent. I hear Riley screech, this is sabotage, and chuck her Birkin bag onto the lawn. I'm like, damn, that's a $20,000 tantrum. Hunter just leans back and says, you wrote it, not me. She storms inside, slamming the glass door, so hard I check for cracks. Later, I'm trimming the bougainvillea when her mom calls me, yeah, the gardener, demanding, what's going on with them? I'm like, ma'am, ask Riley about her Reddit posts. She hangs up fast. Riley's sister Julian FaceTimes, and I overhear Riley sobbing, he's making me the villain. Julian snaps, fix it, Ree. But Hunter's already out the door, tossing his Rolex and car keys into a duffel. He tells me, I'm crashing at Finn's. She can keep the mansion. I'm raking leaves thinking, this guy's done playing her game. By evening, Riley's a mess. She's crying on the couch, scrolling through her group chat, but nobody's biting. Sadie and Kaylee aren't rushing to her rescue. I'm cleaning the barbecue pit when Hunter peels out in his Tesla, golf clubs in the back. Riley runs to the driveway, yelling, you can't leave me. He doesn't even look back. I'm just a guy keeping the hedges tight, but NGL, this feels like justice. Riley's built her whole life on looking perfect. Private jets, gala invites, Instagram clout, and Hunter just cracked that facade wide open. Do you think Riley had this coming, or did Hunter go too far exposing her like that on Reddit? I'm back at Hunter and Riley's Beverly Hills mansion, edging the lawn like it's just another Tuesday, but the air's thick with drama. It's been a week since Hunter dropped the Reddit bomb, sending those screenshots of Riley's spineless loser posts to her mom, Sadie, and Kaylee. The fallout's in full swing. I'm out here with my clippers when Riley tries to play it cool, hosting a catered brunch from Spago on the veranda. Think caviar blinis and $200 champagne. She's in a flowy Dior dress, all smiles for her guests, but I catch Sadie and Kaylee whispering by the pool, throwing her side eye. Hunter's there, but he's checked out, lounging in a Tom Ford Polo, scrolling his phone like he's got zero stakes in this circus. I'm thinking, man, this is awkward as hell. Later, while I'm mulching the rose beds, Hunter pulls me aside and says, I sent the screenshots to her sister Julian too. I nod, keeping my focus on the dirt, but I'm like, damn, he's not playing. Sure enough, Julian jets in from her Hamptons penthouse on a private plane the next day. I'm cleaning the koi pond when I hear them screaming in the living room. Riley's sobbing. He's making me look like a monster. Julian's not having it, yelling, "You wrote that crap, Ree." I'm out here scraping algae, pretending I'm invisible, but it's like a reality show explosion. Riley tries to spin it, claiming Hunter misunderstood her Reddit vent, but he just walks in, cool as ice, and says, "Your words, not mine." Live with M. She hurls a crystal flute at the wall. Crash, another $500 down the drain. Riley's mom keeps calling Hunter, leaving voicemails I overhear while I'm hosing the patio. "You're tearing this family apart." He doesn't pick up, just smirks and tells me they're all scrambling now. I notice he's boxing up his stuff, custom suits, golf gear, even his vintage Rolex, stacking it in the garage. Riley's slipping hard. She forgets to confirm their table at Nobu for her dad's charity gala, then blames Hunter for sabotaging her. Sadie swings by with a bottle of Veuve Clicquot, fishing for gossip while I'm trimming palms. She asks me, "Is Hunter okay?" I shrug and say, "Check Riley's Reddit." She bolts. Riley's group chat is dead quiet. Kaylee's dodging her, and Sadie's not biting her sob stories anymore. I'm raking leaves thinking, her perfect little empire's crumbling. Anyone else seen someone tank their own rep like Riley did with that Reddit post? I'm back at Hunter and Riley's Beverly Hills mansion, or what's left of their picture-perfect life, raking leaves under the palms like it's just another gig. It's been a wild week since Hunter sent those Reddit screenshots to Julian, and Riley's empire is crumbling faster than a sandcastle at high tide. I'm out here sweeping the driveway when Riley tries one last Hail Mary. She's in a slinky Givenchy dress, setting up a candlelit dinner on the veranda, lobster from Mastro's, a $500 bottle of Krug, the works. Hunter walks in, eats a few bites in silence, says, "Thanks," and bounces. Riley chases him to the door, screaming, "You can't keep doing this." He turns, stone cold, and says, "You did this to yourself." I'm watering the orchids, thinking, game over. Riley's unraveling. I'm pruning the hedges when she corners me, eyes red, begging, "Talk to him, please." I just say, "Not my place, ma'am." She's been blowing up everyone's phones, Sadie, Kaylee, her mom, even me, trying to salvage her rep. Her mom calls Hunter, leaves a voicemail I overhear while cleaning the fountain. "You're humiliating her." He doesn't blink. Julian texts him, saying, "You're hurting the family." He leaves her on read. I catch Riley sobbing to Sadie by the pool, but Sadie just mutters, "You messed up, Ree," and dips. Kaylee's ghosted her entirely. I'm hosing the patio when Hunter tells me he's moved out to his brother Finn's place in Malibu. "I'm done," he says, tossing his golf clubs into his Tesla. He leaves Riley a note I see on the counter while grabbing a ladder. "Live with what you wrote." By the time I'm packing up my tools, Riley's a shell. She's pacing the mansion, muttering about fixing this, but her group chat's dead, her gala invites are drying up, and her Instagram's gone quiet. I'm loading my truck when she tries to spin it one last time, yelling, "He's the problem." I just shake my head and drive off. Hunter's free, crashing at Finn's, already talking about new deals. He texts me later, "Thanks for listening, man." I'm just a gardener, but NGL, watching Riley's perfect world crack after that Reddit post felt like justice. She built her life on clout, private jets, Gucci, the whole vibe, and Hunter tore it down without raising his voice. I'm done here, but I bet she's still scrolling, trying to rewrite the story. What's your take? Did Hunter nail the exit, or should he have given her one last chance after that Reddit disaster?